Shabbat Shalom, Maya Hayom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Maya Hayom. Shabbat Shalom, Maya Hayom. Shabbat Shalom, Maya Hayom. Shabbat Shalom, Maya Hayom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
My name is Caroline, and this is Jared, and we are your co-religious and cultural chairs of Hillel Board. And speaking of Hillel Board, I would like to invite them up to light our Shabbat candles for us with Rabbi Larry Ginsberg, our NC Hillel rabbi. So exciting. Thank you. And I would like to invite up Rabbi Larry to introduce himself.
Can everyone hear without a microphone? Without a microphone? I'm Rabbi Larry. I'm the Hillel rabbi here with North Carolina Hillel. I travel around the state meeting students here and there. I'm really excited to be here with you, Temple of the High Country, for Hillel Shabbat. I'm looking forward to meeting each of you, getting to know how I and our organization can support you more broadly, and just spending some time getting to know you. So I'll be around for dinner, looking forward to chatting, and wishing you all Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
We will now chant the Lachad on page 20 and 21, verses 1, 2, and 9. Ya la 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 Lachad Ya la 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 likakala Ya la 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 Pnei Shabbat Pnei Shabbat Necha Avela Ya la 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 Lacharodi Ya la 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 likakala Ya la 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 Pnei Shabbat Pnei Shabbat Necha Shemor v'zachor b'dibo echad Ishmi'anu el ha'miuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad v'shemor tiferet v'lichila Ya la 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 Lechad Odi Ya la 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 likakala Ya la 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 Pnei Shabbat Pnei Shabbat Necha Bela Na'aseh b'machshava tefillah. Ya la la lecha dodi. Ya la likach kalav. Ya la pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat nekabelah. Please rise. Lo'i v'shalom, ateret bala, gam b'simcha, uzod olam, toj emunei, am segulah. Lo'i kala, lo'i kala. Ya la lecha dodi. Ya la likach kalav. Ya la pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat nekabelah. Ya la lecha dodi. Ya la likach kalav. Ya la pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat nekabelah. You may be seated. We invite Gabby to read page 7.
Which page did you say? Okay. Where has this week vanished? Is it lost forever? Will I ever recover anything from it? The joy of life, the unexpected victory, the realized hope, the task accomplished. Will I ever be able to banish the memory of pain, the sting of defeat, the heaviness of boredom? On this day, let me keep for a while what must drift away. On this day, let me be free of the burdens that must return. On this day, Shabbat abide. Help me to withdraw for a while from the flight of time. Contain the retreat of the hours and days from the grasp of frantic life. Let me learn to pause, if only for this day. Let me find peace on this day. Let me enter into a quiet world this day. On this day, Shabbat abide.
Please rise for the Baruch Hu on page 28. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la la la. You may be seated. And we would like to invite up Victoria to read a Ma'ariv Aravim poem by Ariel Neshama Lee.
Sky turning blue to ruby to sapphire. At last the moment has arrived. This is the turning point. Outside, the day turns to night, and within, our souls turn to embrace the sweetness that is Shabbat. I light the Shabbat candles and ignite the fire of my soul. I say the Barha and hear the voice within respond. I feel my soul gates open to let the Sabbath in, and the darkness of evening becomes the light of Shabbat. And from the inner stillness, my soul begins to dance.
I would now like to invite up Hannah to read for us on page 33.
As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery.
Please rise for the Shema on page 34. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Now please welcome to read the Ve'ahavta on page 36, Michaela.
You may be seated.
You may be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם בפניך ודיברתם בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאותות על ידך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Now to read a poem about freedom, we welcome Asher.
Freedom will not come today, this year, nor ever, through compromise and fear. I have as much right as the other fellow has to stand on my 2 feet and own the land. I tire so of hearing people say, let things take their course. Tomorrow is another day. I do not need my freedom when I'm dead. I cannot live on tomorrow's bread. Freedom is a strong seed, planted in a great need. I live here too. I want my freedom just as you.
We will now sing the Mi Chamocha, our song of freedom, found on page 40.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nidar b'chodesh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nidar b'chodesh. Norat hilot osef elei, norat hilot osef elei Adonai, imloch le'olam va'ed. Malchut hara u'banecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe. Ze Elianu ve'amru, Ze Elianu ve'amru, Adonai, imloch le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nidar b'chodesh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nidar b'chodesh. Norat tehilot osef elei, norat tehilot osef elei Adonai, imloch le'olam va'ed. Please welcome to read a poem about the Hashkivenu, Gabby.
Let me sink down, let me fall asleep, let me close my eyes, let me shut out the world. Let me cover my eyes, hold me tight in my sleep, hide me from my wants and needs, hover over my slumber. Let my shoulders relax, keep me warm and fed, carry me with you, caress me with your dreams and defeats. Let me give up now, let me go home now, let me sleep, let me go. Allow me a moment of rest, a night of sleep, a night of forgiveness, a night of retreat. Tomorrow, my God, I will rise again. I will shoulder my burdens. I will race towards you. For now, my God, I will rest within myself. I will rest under your wings. I will rest under your feet. Ashkivenu, my God, let me sleep.
And together we will sing the Hashkivenu on page 42.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu, lechaim.
spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Lishalom, Le'amikeinu Shomreinu, Lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Lishalom, Le'amidenu Shomreinu, From page 46 to page 60, you may pray silently, pray out loud, standing up, sitting down for the Amidah. When you have finished, please sit down so that we know you are finished.
Shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Chen b'chesed, chen b'chesed, v'rachamim. Chen b'chesed, v'rachamim, v'rachamim. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Aleinu be'akol Yisrael. Aleinu ve'akol Yisrael. Amecha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha.
You can find our prayer for healing, the Misha Beirach, in the back cover of your prayer book. And tonight, Misha Beirach is being said for Deborah Helene Grosswald, Mary Sue Morgan, Moshe David ben Etka Tzippa, Michael Polly, Shmuel ben Israel, Dorothy Sved, Phil Solar, Gary Hertzberg, Josh Aben, Jackie Butensky, Brian Butensky, Marty Wassmer, Jerry Burke, Baruch Moshe, Malka Chana, Merav, daughter of Gaia, Ruth Evelyn, daughter of Samantha, Joshua Frost, Wilma Walmark, Herschel ben Ephraim, Azriel Zelig ben Mordcha Meir, Dina, Kevin Burke, Mike Kramer, Yehonason Salman ben Shana Gittel, Anshel Yitzhak ben Melka, Samantha Tratner, Elisa Simon, Sharon Simon, Yaakov Dov ben Fina, Frank, Rabbi Leville Lazaroff, Arthur Lumpkin, and Dr. Norm Simon. If we have any names to add to our Misha Beirach prayer, you may share them with us as my eyes meet yours. And do we have any on Zoom? No. In the back cover of your prayer book, you will find Debbie Friedman's Misha Beirach. are very excited tonight to bring back former Hillel President Victoria to give us our Devar Torah for the evening.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, yay. The Torah portion of this week, in summary, covers God reaffirming his covenant with Moses and the Israelites, promising to bring them out of Egypt, although the people were initially too disheartened to listen. Then came the first 7 plagues, where God hardens Pharaoh's heart, and Pharaoh rescinds each offer to let the Israelites go. Tevet 27, in the year 5786, falls in the Hebrew calendar's winter month of Tevet, a period often associated with faithfulness amidst uncertainty and linked to themes of proclaiming the unfinished work or focusing on man's efforts or connection. I felt this Torah really represented my time here at App State, specifically in the realm of Judaism, Israel advocacy, and education. A crucial component of my undergraduate experience has been community, in particular Hillel, AEPI, and the Temple of the High Country. When challenges felt unbearable, I leaned on my family, peers, and friends to help navigate the uncertainty. I will say the rise of anti-Semitism has been one of the hardest intra- and interpersonal challenges I have faced. Sometimes it feels like every week I am communicating with the administration, the temple, or Hillel and Stand With Us representatives, working to find actionable solutions to unthinkable problems. For example, during my freshman representative term, 2 AEPI members were taking the bus home and saw a swastika draped over the Temple of the High Country sign. They had to get off the bus, call the police, and report this atrocity. That same Wednesday evening, I was attending the ADL speaker lecture discussing anti-Semitism in all forms, brought in by the Center for Judaic Holocaust and Peace Studies. At the time, I remember receiving a text of this image in our board group chat. After the speaker was finished, Emma Fadden, my predecessor, and I engaged with the Hillel director, the chief of police, and campus administration to address our safety. We had Hillel and AEPI-led services planned for the upcoming Friday and decided to bring in security while still holding our monthly convening. This was one of the first times I dealt with blatant anti-Semitism and felt concerned for my safety in Boone. During my first term of my presidency, October 7, 2023, the largest massacre of Jews since the Holocaust devastated the world. Anti-Semitism rose to an all-time high, especially on college campuses, and although we've been fortunate to have little to no blatant anti-Semitism on our campus, we unfortunately have dealt with a plethora of issues. I've addressed images of Yosef wearing a keffiyeh, chalking calling for the death of the IDF, encampments inhibiting paths to class, displays with a map of Israel filled in with a watermelon pattern symbolizing a Palestinian flag over Israel, a career fair scheduled on Yom Kippur, anti-Semitic speakers being housed by our university, and swastikas being drawn in the snow. While there were numerous anti-Semitic incidents, they were addressed promptly and thoughtfully with the help of so many people that are here today. I'm extremely grateful for the strong relationships, trusted partners, and supportive community on our campus. We can all be proud to be part of Appalachian State Hillel and the Jewish community in Boone, North Carolina. When I was wandering around the club fair my freshman year, looking for the Hillel table, I could not have imagined the position I am in today, or that we, App State Hillel, would double in size and so many great Jewish and non-Jewish leaders would be working to continue building and fostering the beautiful community we are today. One of our first events that reached record numbers was the apple orchard trip. I remember being in awe of how many people carpooled and came 45 minutes away from campus to pick apples and hang out with one another. It was truly a special time and a moment I will never forget. How lucky am I to support Jewish students on campus, to have difficult conversations and advocate with proud Jewish leaders here at App State and across the country. For those who don't know me, my name is Victoria Brainin. I'm going into my last semester here at App State, studying psychology, nutrition, and public health. I was president of Hillel my sophomore through junior year and now serve as the NC Hillel Link student representative on the NC Hillel Board of Directors. I work for Stand With Us as a campus liaison, intern at the Hunger and Health Coalition, and just finished my grad school applications, yay. So, like the Israelites, finding faithfulness in uncertainty and focusing on effort and connection, there have been many leaders before us who have paved the way to where we are sitting today and helped navigate apprehension to create a space of safety for Jewish and non-Jewish students alike. I want to close with Rabbi Shimson Raphael Hirsch, who was born in 1808 and passed away today in 1888. He was instrumental in revitalizing German Jewry, bringing thousands to return to Torah teaching as assimilationist trends threatened to extinguish Jewish life in Western Europe. He was brave and courageous, empowering others to speak out, listen, and become leaders in their own right. So I challenge you to step out of your comfort zone, engage in conversations, educate yourself and one another, and count the blessings of being Jewish. From God bringing the Israelites out of Egypt to unleashing the 10 plagues on Pharaoh, when anti-Semitism and being a proud Jew seems too challenging, remember those before us and lean on the community around you. Thank you for being here, and may each of us enter Shabbat inspired to act, uplift our community, and carry forward the strength and the blessings of our traditions. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. We would now like to invite up a temple board member to read announcements, and that lucky soul is Jamie Schaefer.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome to the Temple of the High Country. A special thank you to Caroline and Jared. Both of you are just magnificent. Thank you for leading us so beautifully in worship and song this evening. If you're visiting, new to the area, or just checking us out, we're delighted you're here. Please stay for a Kiddush and come introduce yourself to me or to the rabbi. We'd love to get you a contact card and help you feel at home in our mountain synagogue. This Sunday, January 18th, the Sisterhood is hosting a movie and restaurant lunch get-together in Boone. Please contact Debbie Zell for more information. Rabbi Fox will continue our tradition of participating in the annual Unity service hosted by Mabel United Methodist this coming Monday, January 19th at 7 p.m. We hope to see you there for this very important community commemoration. And before we head to our Kiddush and Motzi, I want to thank everyone who already contributed towards tonight's dinner. Your generosity truly helps make these gatherings possible. I also want to share that while everyone is always welcome to our community meals, we are going to ask for a suggested donation amount that is consistent with the cost of the meal. So tonight is a chicken dinner, and it's really delicious. I've had it before. We're asking for help to cover food costs and keep those dinners sustainable for the temple. This is a request. It's not a requirement. No one will ever be turned away. Please note that dinner is complimentary for Hillel students. Please be sure to sign your name to the sign-up sheet in the lobby. There will be a tzedakah box with a QR code by the desserts for donations. Thank you for helping us care for one another and for this beloved community. Thank you so much. Good Shabbos, everybody.
And we are going to And Gabby has Hillel announcements for us.
Shabbat Shalom. Some Hillel announcements, excuse me. Next Tuesday, we have welcome back, like bagels and board games. It's going to be in the evening on Tuesday in the Union. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then the week after, on Thursday, we have Paint a Pot for Tu B'Shvat. So we're going to be painting like little plant pots and maybe planting the plants too as well. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And then some Hillel board updates. We have 2 new additions. Jared as the new official co-religious and cultural chair. And Ava as the new freshman representative chair. So very exciting stuff. And then finally, our beloved co-vice president, Jamie, will be leaving us soon for study abroad. So if you see her tonight, wish her a good semester and safe travels and everything. And I'm so glad to see everyone back at Temple of the High Country. So yeah, Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom. I would like to invite up Sophia to chant the Elenu for us on page 282. And our ark openers this evening will be Rabbi Larry Ginsberg, this time with his wife, Adina. Please rise when the ark is open.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kigoye aratzot, velo samanu kamishbechot adama, shelo sam chalkinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ועומדים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שבונות השמיים ויוסר הארץ ומשה מקרוב השמיים ממעל ושכינת זו לגבי מרמים הוא אלוהינו לילות אלוהינו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו ידעת היום והשבותה אל לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל כי על הארץ
You may be seated. Tonight, Kaddish is being said for Dennis J. Moritz, Nili Shinar, Artie Kaur, Melba Jones, Natalie Ellis, Rosalie Rothenberg, Ty Schaefer, Carrie Bersheim, Albert Ben Bassett, Ricardo Henriquez, Tom Thompson, Kathy Nelson, Sarah Milgram, Yaron Lashinsky, Jeffrey Vernick, Edwin Sved, Kimberly Strong. We mourn the loss this week of Israeli Mor Shamli, the widow of Alon Shamli, who was killed in a terror attack in Egypt last October. And we remember our beloved member, Naomi Marks, who passed at the age of 97 in the week now ending. Her funeral will be held Wednesday in Greensboro, and details on arrangements will be shared early next week. Tonight, we remember the art sites of Lenore Kirschenbaum, Yakir Hexter, Sydney Nolman, Runia Vogelhut, Isidore Michael, Jean Rabinowitz, Bill Leipzig, Carrie Rosen, James Ferris, Sydney Norman Klein, Dr. Florence Wexberg, Witka Deutsch, Michael Klarberg, and Bess Riskin. Do we have any names to add to our Kaddish prayer here in the sanctuary? And any on Zoom? No? I would like to invite back up Sophia to read the Mourner's Kaddish for us this evening.
Yitgadol v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah. Ve'alma divrach hirte ve'amlich malchute. V'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael. V'gala ubizman kariv ve'imru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam u'almei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudesha b'rechu. Le'ilah min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'ama v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimramav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
You may be seated. And our closing song this evening will be Oseh Shalom. Afterwards, we will follow into the social hall for Motzi and Kiddush. Oseh Shalom.